And we are back with more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Last time we left off, we seem to have gotten as far as we can with Senpou Temple on Mount Kongo. Now, emphasis on as far as we can. Like, it seems like there's more of the mountain, but it doesn't appear to be accessible. Yeah, I was trying to basically find answers to that without spoiling anything, but it was a bit hard to kind of find that balance, so I think we can't make progress on it now, but that might just be I can't make progress on it until I do something, which is just how one makes progress in general. So I think the most prudent course of action for right now is probably return to the main game. Or we can try like to hit our heads against the dungeons a bit more. Like, that is an option, especially with the ghost town and the undead monk, but I feel with how difficult they are, it's still prudent to try and just, like, move forward with the actual game itself. Like, we're still missing at least one, maybe two prosthetic tools, if not more. I doubt there's more, but yeah, I think we might get some better direction and answers if we just return to the main game, as it were. At the very least, we'll get some more attack power from fighting actual true bosses rather than some of these side bosses, so... Alright, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and go to... I think it's the castle... Yeah, here we go. The dojo, which was teased in a couple of places, if I recall. Like, I think the last pair of Buddhist beads that we got was indicating that the dojo was visited by someone frequently. So, in theory, if we go there, we might meet someone. Let me confirm that. Let's make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, here we go. Only those who have mastered the Ashina blade may set foot inside the castle dojo. Ishin will often stop by unannounced just to keep the students on their toes. Which... the Ashina blade, basically, I do believe that that is our, yeah, I think basically our Ichimonji basically is an Ashina sword style, if I recall correctly, so... Although, we should double check. We have the double equipped. Cool, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out... I still want to try and make Subimoto work at some point. So I think this set of things should be good. Okay. Okay. Remnants, do you have anything good to say? No. Perform thrust attack. Alright. Sounds like I hear someone walking, but... Ashina Elite? Alright. Actually, in hindsight, I did not have the gourd ready. Woof! Right, resurrect. Drink. Oh, yep. Alright, drink again. Really gotta stop dodging so much. Bad habits from the Souls games. Come on, no dragon rot. Ooh, and we were close to another skill point. Ooh, that was a lot to lose. Oh well, alright. Go. dragon. Man. He closes that gap quickly. Uh-oh. That was a lot better, basically, for a second try there. Just really hoping we don't cause dragon rot. I do wonder, basically, if where you die determines who starts getting it. Oof, my money, my spawn points. Go. Alright, much better that time. Alright, prayer bead. Don't think that was worth all that we lost, though. Okay, eel liver. Hanging scroll of an old battle. Ghosts once lurked the lands of Ashina. The ghost lightning was of the fountainhead gods, unstoppable by normal means. Avoid ground, reverse the lightning. So there were ghosts with lightning powers. If you avoid the ground, then you reverse the lightning. Oh, lightning reversal, alright. If one is standing on the ground, lightning surges through them, making movement impossible. But if one is struck while in the air, the lightning can be dispelled from the body and set in an enemy instead. L1 when hit by lightning in the air to charge, and then R2 before landing to reverse it. What an odd tutorial to get there. Oopsie. Ah, dang it. Did not mean to drink that. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead basically and recover those healing flash charges. I doubt it respawns the dude in the dojo. Okay. I was a bit curious if it maybe spawned someone else in his stead, but it appears not to be the case. Okay, scrap magnetite. Okay, pellet. Alright, so the stairs are sealed off. No, okay, hold on. Alright, so I can't hug the wall, so... I kind of figured that with that scroll being readable that it wouldn't be a reverse wall, but you never know sometimes. Yeah. Don't like the whistling. We are totally going to have to use that lightning reversal pretty soon, I get the feeling. Oh!
Oji-samaのご様子はどうだ?
一心様は命を保っておられるのが不思議なほどです。
そうか。巫女よ、もう一度言う。 不死のちぎりを俺と結べ。
できませぬ、源一郎殿。たとえひとたび敗れるとも、命を賭し主を必ず取り戻す。それが我が忍びなれば。
お迎えに参上いたしました。今しばらくお待ちくだされ。
なるほどな。貴様を殺しきらぬ限り流印を我が手にはできぬよ。
Genichiro's Japanese voice actor, just like in so many things.
再び間に合えよう。
Alright, let's stabilize. Obviously, there'd be more of a stun there. Drink bow. Okay. I can't tell exactly what type of move that would be. Good, not good. Whew. There we go.
まだだ、巫女の忍び。
There we go, just to get some. Dang it. I do wish that wasn't so far away. circles around him a bit here. Got a pellet. Still healing? No. There we go. Whew.
見事だ、巫女の忍びよ。惜しいな。主を変えるつもりはないか。
ざれ言も。
ざれ言だと。俺はこのアシナを守るためならば、どのような異端の力であれ、従えてみせる。
Oh no. I figured this was coming.
見せてやろう。
Ouch. Let me at least target lock. Alright, back up.
ならばいい。殺すまで。
Oh, and we are out of that now too. Okay. Yeah, I should have tried parrying that. Oof. Okay. Dang it. I would have normally risked that, but we are, our stance is pretty damaged. There. Drain that a bit more. Here we go. I don't know how that exchange worked, but it did. Need stance back. Oh boy. Yep.
必ず足が
Oh boy. Okay. Maybe the Mist Raven Feather is not too good here. I debate about basically the umbrella, but I actually think that Sabimaru might be more of a better way to go here. Okay. Da-da-da-da-dun. Cutscene again? Yeah.
参る。
再び間見えよう。
What? Actually, now think about it. There we go. Get the healing word ready. Drink. I think I need the drink again. Okay, good. Trying to look for an opening here. There we go. Oof, ouch. Okay. Dang it! Alright, resurrect again.
ならばいい限りでも殺すまで。
Oh boy, that was way worse than the first time. I'm having trouble actually getting up after I get, like, thrown on the ground there. I do think basically I need to get more used to using my martial arts in mid-air. That seems to be basically a good key there. It's gonna be Dragon Rot, isn't it? Okay, unseen aid, good. Yeah, I really was looking for an opening to use the poison blade, but it is hard sometimes to find these openings. Alright, let's go again.
参る。
再び間見えよう。
Alright, good. And that's the one problem with the Ichimonji, is that basically it definitely takes a bit of time winding up there. There we go. Oh, that should have hit. Poof.
流因の力か。ならば幾度でも殺す
Alright,
まで。
can't just leave to try and hide behind stuff. Stance back. There we go. Oh, man. There we go, finally the opening I was looking for. Really does feel like sometimes you get the posture all the way down and it's just like, it's not giving you the death blow. Still have a resurrection. Really just feels like you gotta like keep on the attack as well for oneself. Alright. Archers! Archers in general! Alright, I don't think the Sub-Motor basically is the key. We're definitely getting Dragon Rot this time, aren't we? It is kind of good though. This is kind of basically ironing out bad habits of mine. In the same way that basically Madame Butterfly had me start like actually maneuvering way quicker around the battlefield with actual movement. Okay, no Dragon Rot yet, but I assume it's going to start kicking in once we get low enough on skill points. Okay. Can maybe the spring load it? Nah. Shuriken, maybe? Maybe basically when he's like pulling back his arrow, he can kind of throw a shuriken his way. But I feel like you would still block it. I mean, phase 1 he is wearing the armor. But I think Umbrella might be basically more where it's at, potentially. You know, we'll just use the grappling hook there. Still can believe the first go was the best one we had so far. Okay, need to get stance back. Sense. Yeah, every time basically when he does he like leap upward. Man. Woo. think that's good for... Yeah, maybe basically Umbrella's good for when you already kind of like have their meter high. Okay, I need the drink. Let's try and fire it. Saw that coming. There we go. Okay, no, that wasn't quite the distance I would have wanted. Go. Every time with that. Yeah. But okay, I think basically I have a better idea of like when to use the umbrella though. And I think we should conserve any basically of the spirit emblems until then. I still can't believe the first time was the best time so far. Okay, good. We're still fine for now. Okay, I think I kind of see some stuff here. Like, he definitely overcommits in some of his swings, too. Okay. Drink. Dodge. There we go. Yeah, I'm just trapped in that corner. Okay, at least I dodged the strike there. Okay. I'm avoiding the overhead slam, but I'm getting hit by the follow-up. Okay, drink. Get stamina back. Or it stands back. Dang it, man. This, like, his stance meter seems so full, and yet not getting that death blow notification. I am wondering now how I even did that phase 1 initially, that first attempt here. Yeah, I don't really want to use pellets. Oh yeah, we still have a resurrect, alright, cool. Yeah, he really likes to punish, basically, if you try and dodge around him. With arrows. Okay, I mean, again, definitely this seems like it to be very, very aggressive. It is helping me find kind of the balance of techniques here. Not quite frustrating yet, because basically it's being okay, well, the jail mob. Somewhere, a pained cough rings out continuously, the coughing and wheezing sounds of one who's near death. The man who coughs seems to be the one who frequently sees those gruesomely abandoned. Even so, he continues to make offerings to the dead. Owning this item reduces one chance of receiving unseen aid. Okay. I mean, no matter what, we're probably going to have to use a dragon tier thingy to heal people after this. We've gotten quite a few from our side exploits. I just have concerns about using too many of them this early in the game. But again, it's good to kind of weed out bad habits here. Fell for it again. Oh, really? And drink. Get some stance back. There we go. Alright, missing our stuff. One to me. Need stance back. Let's drink. Messy on my part. All right. Let's try not. Oh yeah, that's a swing. I should be... Okay, we have a resurrection, that's fine.
留飲の力か。ならば殺すまで。俺の足のため。
I got greedy. Got greedy. I am finding my footing. I'm just still shocked I got to the final round in the first go, but we were using health pellets by then, so... The fact I'm kind of saving those right now... It's like, you know, just how it is. And it also means that once we beat this guy, we're going to get an attack buff, so that should help us in other parts of the game. Alright.
参る。
再び参りよう。
Yeah, it's definitely like having to like try and read when his moves are just going to be more frantic, or when they're not. Yeah, that one basically... That would have been a good time to hit, but I was already charging up a double Jumanji. Oh, that was a thrust and not a sweep. I did not expect him to do that, even though maybe I should have. Basically to recover his stance. There we go. Okay. I would have liked to have capitalized on that, but... Yep. I'm still not used to telling which movies you have to do when a decimal appears. Okay. Need some stance back. Whew. Really good at hitting the moving target that is me. Not getting a breather. There we go. I mean, it's something. It's to the last phase again at the very least. Okay. Right, give me a target. There we go. Dang it. I was trying to get to the health pellet and just like, give me at least one. But no. Alright. I was gonna say hardly shocking, but electric pun unintended. But hardly shocking this guy's giving me trouble. We have yet to fight a boss, basically, where it's 3 health bars, don't even get a stealth attack in at first. Whew, okay.
参る。
再び間に合う。
Ah, dang, I was trying to do a dodge on the very last one there. There we go. There we are. Yeah, that's, I think, I kind of figured that the safest thing there would be to have blocked, and I think overall it was. Yep, there we are. Ugh. Okay. Try to take advantage of him being a bit sloppy with his arrows. Cool. Drink, block. There. The double Ichimonji. Yep, that was on me. Yeah. Okay, gonna have a drink. There we are. Okay. Oh, could have gotten some more damage in. Oh, he's getting a bit sloppy. There we are. Whew, all right. Round 3. Okay. Oh! The ball! Resurrect! Yeah, I was trying to get out of there just because I got cornered again. Whew. Okay. I was doing pretty good up until that very end where basically, man, he get the pressure on her right away. And yeah, it seems like the shield basically is just signaling to him like, alright, do electric arrow. So it's probably, yeah, unseen aid, even though that doesn't really matter right now because we're basically broke on everything, but whatever. That's right, there's a phase 4. Alright. Again. Again!
参る。
再び参ろうよ。
Okay, double H1G. Alright, yeah, prepare to block that. Okay, I need some stance back. Okay, drink. Yeah, I was trying basically to, okay, we need some stance back. Drink. Okay. That was... Alright. I was trying to punish him for all those arrows, but I ended up eating all the arrows instead. Yeah, I don't think this is the run. Jump! It's trying to do the, because it looks like it's a thrust forward, but it's really hard to tell, though. Okay. Yeah. Drink. Block. Kind of wonder here. I do still wonder if there's not a good strategy of like trying to do yeah, but trying to do more leap in type attacks. No. Okay, one resurrect.
幽因の力か。ならば幾度でも殺す。
Yeah. I love double Ichimonji, but sometimes though it definitely... Dang it. Like half the I really wish that the martial arts weren't done by block attack, because there's a lot of times I'm starting double Ichimonji when I'm not meaning to. Because I'm trying to go from block to attack, and it's just like, yeah. I do wonder if that's a setting that's changeable or not, though. Just double checking the time. Alright, cool. I do debate. Do I do an edit fast forward here? In Souls games, this would about be when I would start to do it. But I actually have a bit of limited time today, so it's just kind of like, what there is what there's gonna be. As many attacks as we can. Okay, I'm gonna give it sloppy though. Ow. Just want to take that arrow away from him and just be like, no bow for you. Stop that. This is a sword fight. Well, the sword and me having an umbrella. But the umbrella costs stuff to use. Had to block that. Oh. These freaking arrows. Drink, block. Alright, try to cool that down a bit here. Okay. I really was trying to get him out of midair there, but no. Huh. It seemed like he did not like the fact that I wasn't really targeting him, as it were. Okay, yeah, that didn't quite fully pan out there, but I wonder if basically doing the target lock on actually causes some issues. As in, like, I wonder basically if by target locking onto them, they're more aware of, like, what you're about to do? Whereas, like, kind of like by swinging, like, slightly to the left and right, maybe more hits kind of, like, sneak past? It's almost potentially worth like trying to dig deeper into, but I kind of wonder though. Oh, dang it. Alright, I don't think that's actually quite working out that well. be able to recoup that. Oof. This is not a good run. We're kind of experimenting though. Lock. Okay, drink. Block. I'm really trying to get basically more in the habit of just blocking consistently and then looking kind of for openings from there. Okay, good. Dang it, didn't mean to go that far back, dodging wise. Okay, drink. Block arrow. I don't think this is going to be a run, but... Yeah, sorry. That was on me. This guy's just like, double Ichimonji, but no. The nice thing about double Ichimonji is I kind of like regain stance doing it, like quite a bit. Those arrows. Yeah, okay. It is interesting that it seems that when you just do a sword block, it does some stance damage, which is interesting. Yeah, but I'll say, if like Lady Butterfly basically was teaching how to be more mobile and jumping in fights, this guy's kind of the polar opposite, where it's like, it's teaching more about really kind of like, I don't want to say turtling per se, but like blocking, hunkering down, studying the movements and looking for openings. Yeah, okay. Oof. That was just a big main issue of me being on the ground there. Match. Alright. Mainly doing the double Ichimonji to try and get stance back, while getting some damage in on that. Drink. Block. When he does that backwards arrow rain, that does quite a bit of damage. Okay. Gonna try and do stuff here. Okay, good. Okay, block that. Dang it. There we are, stamps back. Dang it. Looked like it like queued up basically a dodge there or something. Okay, block. Yeah, kinda saw that come at the last minute. Mainly that was to try and get some stance back. Okay, good. Alright, we're starting to make not reliable progress quite yet, but alright. Drink. Whew. Alright. Not too bad though. We got him to about maybe 60%-ish health, maybe 70, but I think more on the 60 side. Boy, sudden flashbacks to Dark Souls 3 Sister Friday? Wow, she was a really cool boss and my brain's already like slowly forgetting stuff. This is why I create videos and upload them on the channel. It's just like give it a year and I'll have no recollection anymore. Okay, drink. It stands back. There we go. Phew. Drink. double Ichimonji for stance. And it's really bizarre that sometimes basically, like, out of block, we just start, like, double Ichimonjing for a very quite weird reason. I don't quite fully tell. Okay. Stands back. Yeah, like I tried to go into a block from there, but that didn't quite work out though. Even though I didn't like block and attack. Whew. I mean, it's phase 3 at the very least. We'll take progress, even though it's probably going to be very short-lived. No, I did not mean to... Shinobi execution. Whew. Mamma mia. So memory. Memory. Genichiro. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. As the code dictates, the wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina. Blood Smoke Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu technique that turns the spraying blood of a victim into smoke. Cost spirit emblems to use. Activate after a backstab death blow. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Life or death struggle defines the shinobi from a kill as a source of strength. Ninjutsu techniques. Ninjutsu techniques are powerful abilities that can only be used after performing a backstab death blow. They must be equipped in the equipment menu and cost spirit emblems to perform. R1 after backstab death blow for a ninjutsu technique. Whew, okay. So is that the doctor or someone that looks like them? Okay, not the doctor.
Genichiro 殿、もしや落ち水を。
アシナはこの国は俺のすべてだ。そのためなら俺は人間をやめよう。
死人帰りか。
So I wonder now the rejuvenating waters have to do with the lightning ghost spirits? Like, why does he have lightning powers? I mean, obviously it seems like he's just, like, fully using whatever occult stuff he can get his hands on, but still. And yeah, I think basically that was a very good battle for kind of, like, putting into my brain that straight up blocking is still extremely useful. In my head, it's like, it's all about parrying. And parrying is good, but half the time it seems like parrying just triggers when I'm going into block anyway. There is still the issue, though, sometimes of, like, trying to block out of getting up, or sometimes, like, it triggering the attack ability, but overall, I mean, workable. Like, it's a good lesson. Remnant Genichiro, the battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Born a peasant, Genichiro Ashina was taken in by the Ashina after his mother's death. With his country on the brink of defeat, Genichiro took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tomoe. Such heresy may be the key to saving her. Her being the country? His mother's already dead, or is it Tomoe? Like, is that lady over there Tomoe? Okay, attack power's been enhanced. Good, good. Okay. How many of these do we have? You know, sure, whatever. Restore those with Dragon Rot. Dragon Rot healed. I know we have at least two, because we got one from the temple, and we got one from, like, going to the ghost town area. Okay. Oh. Let's rest. Okay. No special secrets around here. Oh yeah. Equipment menu, ninjutsu technique. Ninjutsu technique equipments have been unlocked. Only one slot is available for selecting a ninjutsu technique. Alright, cool. I was wondering if they took up the combat arts, but they do not. They do cost spirit elements though, and that's quite a few, but we might as well equip it for now. Alright, let's... It's like, what's down there? Right? Whoop. Oh no, that's just a jar. I was just like, I thought that was a person. Alright, let's talk to this lady.
ようやく主の命を果たすことができました。礼を言います。
お主は一体誰に仕えている？
アシナ一心。私は一心様に仕えるクスシです。
何故助けを命じられたのだ？
一心様は流因の力を望んではおられません。故に九郎様を。
アシナより逃がそうとした。
はい。
井戸底への文。あれもお主か？
その通りです。ただ私の任はこれまで。あなたにはまず会うべきお方がいるはずです。九郎様は開花に。
Okay.
あなたにはまず会うべきお方がいるはずです。九郎様は開花に。
Alright, repeat dialogue. Might as well touch this, just to get it communed. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, my lord, what's up?
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
よく来てくれた。
参りましょう。アシナを脱さねばなりませぬ。
狼よ。我が血は、流因は、人を死なぬようにする。そなたもそうだな。
はい。
私はそなたを救いたかった。時を戻せたとて、きっと同じことをするだろう。だがな、死なぬというのは、よどみを生む。不死のちぎりも、落ち水も、流害も皆そうだ。人としての生き方を歪めてしまう。私は、流因の不死が生む、よどみの連鎖を断ち切りたい。狼よ。それを手伝ってはくれぬか。
Help Kuro or obey the Iron Code, protect Kuro. I mean, aren't these kind of one and the same? Like, he endeavors to do something, and in that we are protecting him as he goes along his path. So to help him, like, we're still a shield. Like, does obey the Iron Code imply, like, we forcefully kidnap him back home and, like, keep him under lock and key to protect him? That's the only thing I kind of, like, imply from this being a choice rather than it kind of being a very, like, straightforward, like, he's your boss. You just say, yes, sir. It's just like, I mean, if it's in your power, but I mean, literally all the power we have is to protect and help Kuro. More to protect, but again, like, helping him, like, he's gonna do this stuff. Like, it's not our job to, like, seal him away. It's our job to protect him as he goes about his duties, which is up to him to decide. It's not our position to do that, so help him.
父よ、鉄の掟を破ることなどできぬ。
I'm raising many an eyebrow as to why this is a choice that's not a choice.
父よ、鉄の掟を破ることなどできぬ。
I'm getting flashbacks to various RPGs with Super Mario in it, where it's just like, will you save the world? Yes, no. No. Will you save the world? Yes, no. In those, though, eventually, the game's like, okay, whatever, game over for you. We'll do it one more time, in honor of Mario RPGs.
父よ、鉄の
Alright, I guess obey the Iron Code.
できませぬ。巫女様をお守りすること。それが我が父より課せられし掟なれば。
そなたは私を救うため幾度死に、そして蘇ってくれた。2度か3度か。
More. More than that.
数えきれぬほどなのか。
巫女様をお守りするためならば幾度でも。
そなたを不死の永劫の任に縛りたくはないのだ。狼よ、共に不死立ちをなしてくれ。
御意。
ありがとう、狼よ。
So we're doing the one that wouldn't let me choose anyway. Okay. Alright, my lord, what's our first step?
不死立ちについてだが、根拠のない話ではないのだ。狼よ、これを。
We're going back to Senpou Temple? Immortal Severance Text, a book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old. The binding is torn and several pages are missing. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the divine realm.
このアシナの城に残されていた古い記録だ。
宣教の神なる竜の涙。
ああ、その竜の涙というものがあれば、おそらく我が竜院を断つことができる。
しかし宣教とは一体。
うん。狼よ、そこにある香炉を見てくれ。とあるお方がお持ちだったものだ。狼よ、そこにある香炉を見てくれ。とあるお方が。
Okay.
この香炉は。
かつてこのアシナの城には、私とは別の竜院の巫女が暮らされていたと聞く。巫女の名はタケル様。この香炉はその方にゆかりのものだ。
そのお方は今は。
亡くなられて久しいようだ。源の好機まといて宣教へ帰る。 そう言い残されたとか。
つまり源の好機、それが戦況に行き着く鍵ということ。
おそらくは。狼よ、まずはそれを解き明かそう。
Okay. Oop, what the? Did I... Oh, did I snap the sword from him? Maybe. Okay.
していかにして調べるか。この城にはタケル様が残された書物がある。戦況に帰る術を求め集められたものだろう。私はそちらを探ってみよう。
戦況への生き方のみでなく、不死立ち、それ自体についても探っては。
おお、ならば一心様だな。あのお方ならば何かご存知やもしれぬ。狼、こちらじゃ。
Okay. I follow your lead, my liege. Yes.
一心様はこの天守の外、離れの櫓で静養されておいでだ。ただその離れは閉ざされている。少しお加減がな。
入る術は。
屋根上にヨタカの衆が通う道がある。忍びが使う道だが、そなたならばたどれるのではないか。
ヨタカの衆は目印にのろしを使うとか。
ああ、ヨタカののろしをたどれば一心様の離れまで行けるだろう。こちらの開き窓から屋根上に出られるぞ。
Okay. Double check for repeat dialogue.
一心様にお会いして不死立ちの手がかりを聞いてきてほしい。この天守の外、離れの櫓で静養されておいでだ。開き窓から屋根上に出てヨタカののろしをたどれば行けるだろう。頼んだぞ。
Yoi. Understood. Alright. Ooh, item. Scrap magnetite. Yes, looking for treasure, because I know basically we exit through a different area, which I can only assume would be through that, silhouette, but I'm curious if Dr. Lady's still here.
我が主はこの天守の外、離れの櫓で静養されておいでです。ですが、一心様は少しお加減が優れません。そのため、離れは閉ざされています。
Okay.
我が主はですが。
Alright, so repeat dialogue. Okay. We're basically at about time right now. Wait, is he talking about that window? Is that a window? Oh. Oh, that's a window. Then what's this thing? This vaguely looks familiar. Oh! Ah! Alright, alright. Not bad. Okay, so also that was Dr. Lady. Okay. I was kind of curious basically when he was like, you know, who are you? Even though, like, we had seen her multiple times. But I'm also kind of curious now, though, like, we can still upgrade our gourd, right?
お前さん、
ミコ、
Oh,
お
okay.
救いすることができた。
わしには関わり合いのない話だ。
いや、礼を言う。
少し目の影が薄くなったようじゃ。
なんだと。
それで何か用か。
Wonder if he has new dialogue
わ
options.
しは
忍びを捨てた。じゃが、その忍び義手だけはどうにも捨てられぬ。そのわしが腕を失ったお前さんを拾うとは因果よな。わしが惚れるのは鬼仏だけじゃ。木の中に見える仏様がいつだって怒ってらっしゃる。見えたまま掘るよりないじゃろうってああ、喉が渇いた。茶でも飲みたいもんだな。
And then
わし
ellipses?
が掘れる
Okay.
木の中いつ見え
Okay. I doubt any of these things show anything new. Yep, we're still locked there. Yeah, I'm curious if it's going to be one new prosthetic with 2 upgrade available, or... Wait, 2... If it's going to be 2 prosthetics with 2 upgrades available each, or 1 prosthetic with basically 4 total upgrades. I do wonder which one it's going to be. The max level basically is Shuriken, Subimoto, and Flame Barrel. I will find a use for Subimoto. I want to find a use so badly for poison, but so far nothing's really kind of worked out there.
ではな、また。
Okay. I wonder. Okay. Do you sell more information now that we're kind of like further? Okay, purchase. Okay, we're currently holding 1. We have 1 in storage, so 2 remaining after the one we've already used previously. Okay, cool.
旦那、おかしな奴らがナイフがため。アシナ一心は怖いが、いいかそろそろ。
Alright, so yeah. Looks like we said that was repeat dialogue, if I'm remembering things correctly. Alright. And now that we've, like, made story progress, I'm kind of curious, like, is it getting darker then? Are we doing a Bloodborne where basically, like, time passes? Because there was that loading screen that said, like, oh, nighttime changing things. Let's see. Anything in the box? No, still empty. Do you have new things to say?
そこもとか。それがしを使い。
Mm,
この社に。
Nope, okay.
またそこも。
And so yeah, so I wonder if basically the quest from now on is going to be like hunting down different sources of immortality, like with the overarching goal to be taking down the dragon blood line of immortality. But we know that the Buddhist temple basically, like, they use the rejuvenating waters, which sounds like it's like, I don't say descended from, but like, you know, kind of an emulation of some of the stuff from the dragon's blood, but it's like a different technique. And it seems like that's the thing that Genichiro had. So yeah, so maybe we go back to the temple then, and then we'll go through the other parts that we didn't get access to? Maybe? I mean, I feel like definitely no matter what, next time we'll definitely basically be going towards more story, so we're going to hunt down Genichiro Ashina, I think. I was kind of curious. Yeah, okay, we still only have the 1 skill point. I really should have killed a few dudes to basically try and cap things out before I die to the initial guy, but oh well. A lot of death today, but overall basically progress. Good story progress there. And yeah. I have definitely grown as a ninja. In that block is good. As I thought, Ichimonji, very good. But funny enough, I think actually the best thing about Ichimonji basically is just how quickly it recovers my own stance while taking away the stance of an enemy if I time it properly. The big issue after that is making sure that I block consistently, so then I can try and then aim/time my parries, and need to be careful about not doing blocking and attacking too close to each other as to not accidentally in the middle of the fight just go like, hello, hit my stomach, cut it wide open. It's like, no, I don't want that. But yeah, good progress today. in the technical sense. Like, we didn't get... The progress wasn't us getting too far. We didn't move that far from where we started today. But story-wise and personal growth-wise, we did. So, alright, that was today. And until next time, later.